Hello and welcome to the Grumpy Gamer. Today I will start a new series that I will try to post weekly. I cannot promise that, but I will try. And that is my army presentation. I thought it could be fun to show off what I have done before, what I've been painting. So I'm going to start out with the first historical miniatures I ever painted, and that is my Paras. I painted these for a rule system called A Corner of Hell by Chris Pearce, which we did for a couple of years before Bolt Action came out. We tried a couple of other systems in between, and among them was Disposable Heroes, which was that one I really liked. But then Bolt Action came, and we started doing that instead. But these ones are not the original paint scheme I had from the start. I painted them quite bright colors and then I realized I wanted to dull them down. So I repainted my whole platoon. This version that you see before you is the third edition of that paint job, as I'm obviously completely insane and I've been painting these 3 times over, stripped them. Over time, they have been added. The tanks have been added over time, the anti-tank cannon, and so on. The majority of these miniatures are artisan miniatures, which I really like. And when I bought these in 2005, I think, Artisan was basically one of the few companies that carried Paras, British Paras. There are a bunch of Crusader miniatures shocked in there. They're really good quality, by the way. And there's a bunch of Warlord miniatures. Warlord is not my favorite manufacturer. The vehicles are more Warlord games. The AT gun is Warlord games, and I think the 75mm cannon, field cannon, or haubitz is Warlord games, and actually the mortar. Yeah, I think that's Warlord games too. Uh, the rest of the army as is Artisan, and I really like Artisan because they're kind of chunky. They have nice details to them. And I used a satin varnish on these. I see that they are very shiny, so I guess I have to. I'm gonna fix that. This is. I actually think this is not Artisan. This is a Crusader miniature. Their Paras that they released 2 years ago, I think, is really good. They're again chunky and big, and so on. I will see. This is an Artisan. This is not a miniature. Also, kind of distinctive details on them. I might have gone with a bit more contrast on the denim marks, the camo marks on them, but they turned out pretty okay anyway. A bit, not a lot of contrast. Uh, yeah. So I have on these parts, there's a normal rifle guys, and a little bit out of picture is my SMGs. I have 3 officers. Of course, this one is from Artisan, and it's the guy with umbrella. I can't remember his name. The story goes that in Arnheim, he tended to forget his passcodes, his confirmation code that he was British, and he brought an umbrella along before because no one was insane enough to bring an umbrella to a battle zone. So he did, kind of British that way. This one is Artisan, and this one is Warlord. Warlord games. I like this mini because it has their trumpets, which they used even during D-Day instead of the crickets. That was the airborne units. My radio operator, I'm quite happy with because I used a brush from a hairbrush. It turned out perfectly okay. The Warlord Paras are okay. They differ a bit from the rest because they are thinner. You can see. Whoops, I dropped something. The rifles are a bit thinner if you compare them to the rest. Yeah. So The Artisan miniatures are really chunky and the Warlords are not. But the Warlord paras, metal paras, there is the plastic ones. I haven't really got into because I don't generally don't like the Warlord plastic kits. I think this one was some special edition thing. I'm not sure. Some character, I can't remember the name. He is my medic sidekick. Both of them are Warlord games. I only have 4 Bren guns, which I discovered today. I didn't know that. I had forgot about that. And of course, a whole bunch of SMGs, Sten guns. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will continue later on with more armor presentations. Bye for now.